Epic Battleflix viewers. I'm your battle narrator, and today we are pitting two different masters of nightmares against each other. On one side, the greatest Dark Lord of Magic, the obsession with immortality who tore his soul apart, Lord Voldemort, a.k.a. Tom Riddle. And on the other side, the interdimensional, shape-shifting ancient clown who devours all fears, Pennywise, a.k.a. AIT. Voldemort might be the most powerful wizard, but Pennywise has one single weakness he can exploit against Voldemort, the fear of death. Voldemort ran from this fear his whole life, tearing his soul and creating Horcruxes. So, can an entity that feeds on this very fear break Voldemort's mind? This is the war of immortality obsession versus ancient hunger. Who do you think wins? The wizard who tore apart his mind and soul, or the entity that is fear itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now and join the discussion while I dive into this destructive analysis. Our rules are simple. Both are at full power. Voldemort has destroyed all his Horcruxes because finding Horcruxes is more detective work than fighting and possesses the power of the Elder Wand. The battle takes place in the gloomy Forbidden Forest near Hogwarts. Round 1, target detection and the Horcrux dilemma. First, let's examine Pennywise's strategy for hunting Voldemort. Pennywise won't be fooled by Voldemort's appearance. The Lord's face is already quite frightening. Pennywise focuses directly on Voldemort's mind and soul. What will Pennywise find in Voldemort's mind? Absolute fear. 1. Death itself, the one fear Voldemort dedicated his entire life to avoiding. 2. Inadequacy, the humiliation of being defeated by Harry Potter. 3. Loneliness, the inability to truly love anyone, and the lack of being loved by others. To feed on these fears, Pennywise might conjure the corpse of Harry Potter, or the moment of his own death before Voldemort. This instantly creates a wave of panic and rage in Voldemort's mind. However, there is a problem here. Voldemort's mind is a master of legitimacy. Voldemort instantly recognizes attacks targeting his mind and can seal his consciousness like a fortress with occlumency. My personal estimate is that Pennywise's initial mental assault will be repelled due to Voldemort's strong occlumency skills. Even if Voldemort feels the fear, he has spent his life learning to control it. He sees his own fears not as an enemy, but as a source of motivation. Pennywise will stall when he sees this simple mental trick, which works on an ordinary victim, backfires so powerfully. Round 2, magic assault versus shape-shifting. Seeing that the mental attack failed, Voldemort wastes no time and uses his wand. This is what Voldemort does best. Voldemort uses his most powerful curses against Pennywise: Avada Kedavra, the Killing Curse, Crucio, the Cruciatus Curse, and Imperius, the Imperious Curse. 1. Avada Kedavra, the Killing Curse targets life energy. But Pennywise is not a living being. He is a cosmic idea. The curse might pass through Pennywise's physical form or cause temporary harm, but it cannot kill him. 2. Crucio, the Cruciatus Curse targets the nervous system and the sensation of pain. Since Pennywise lacks a nervous system, this curse also fails. 3. Imperius, the imperious curse attempts to possess the mind. Since Pennywise's mind is already the cosmic energy of the Deadlights, this energy, which transcends Voldemort's mentality, repels the curse. When Voldemort's spells fail to affect him, Pennywise shifts into his giant spider form. This physical monster begins to demolish everything around Voldemort. To make a Harry Potter reference, this is a moment reminiscent of the rule to close your mind. Physical attacks leave Voldemort vulnerable, but simple shields are useless against Pennywise's cosmic presence. Round 3, Deadlights versus the Elder Wand and Cosmic Clash. Seeing that physical curses fail and his surroundings are being destroyed by the spider, Voldemort uses his final weapon, the absolute power of the Elder Wand and the strongest spells. Pennywise, meanwhile, tries to confront Voldemort with the Deadlights. This is a pure, chaotic horror that even Voldemort is not ready to see. What should be Voldemort's response? Voldemort must focus his magical power not on physical objects, but on Pennywise's soul and essence. He needs the soul-shattering magic he used while creating the Horcruxes or ancient dark arts spells. But at this point, Voldemort's will can be broken. The sheer chaos of the Deadlights could cause Voldemort to lose control. He has encountered an evil stronger than himself. My interpretation is this: when Voldemort sees this pure form of fear, he struggles to maintain his will. His spells lose focus. Pennywise, feeding on Voldemort's momentary panic and hesitation, grows stronger. The Elder Wand is dependent on the wielder's will. When the will is broken, the wand's power vanishes. Round 4, Spiritual Collapse and Conclusion. Once Pennywise breaks Voldemort's will, and consequently the power of the Elder Wand, Voldemort is left completely defenseless. Since he has no Horcruxes, the fear of death instantly turns him into a wreck. Pennywise invades Voldemort's mind and traps him in an endless, helpless loop of death. He attempts to devour Voldemort's soul. Can Pennywise devour Voldemort's soul? Yes. Voldemort's soul is already shattered and weak due to the Horcruxes. Pennywise easily digests this weak and corrupted soul. This would be a tasty meal for Pennywise, as Voldemort's fear is deep and intense. Our final verdict: Voldemort can protect his mind with magic, but the ancient fear in his soul leaves him vulnerable. Pennywise uses Voldemort's greatest weakness, the fear of death, to neutralize his magic and ultimately consume his soul. Fear itself, Pennywise wins. What do you say? If Voldemort had entered the battle without destroying his Horcruxes, could he have stalled Pennywise? Or would Pennywise have eaten Voldemort more easily because his soul was already fragmented? Keep the debate going in the comments. Which legendary clash would you like to see in the next Epic Battleflix video?